Most heart doctors won't tell you this, but these 5 simple daily habits can boost your circulation and lower your stroke risk without taking a single step. Listen closely, because number 3 might shock you. If this video spoke to you, share it with a friend who might need this gentle reminder too. Leave a comment. What's one habit you're excited to try? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real, doable health tips made just for you. Have you ever noticed how your body doesn't quite bounce back the way it used to? Maybe you wake up feeling a little more sluggish, or your heart starts to race just from bending down to tie your shoes. You've probably heard it 100 times. Just walk more. It'll fix everything. But what if walking isn't enough? Or what if your knees, hips, or balance issues make walking more of a chore than a cure? Let me tell you something surprising. Many heart surgeons now say that walking alone might not be the most effective thing you can do for your blood and heart health, especially as you get older. Yes, it's helpful, but there are other daily simple things you can do that may actually work better for keeping your blood flowing smoothly and your heart strong. So in this video, we're going to go over 5 small shifts you can make in your day that support your heart and circulation better than just taking a stroll. And don't worry, you don't need fancy equipment, gym memberships, or endless hours. These are things you can start doing today, right at home. Let's start with something you might not expect. Hydration. That's right, water. Most people over 60 simply don't drink enough. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes dull, so we stop reaching for that glass of water as often. But here's the catch. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood gets thicker. And thick blood puts a strain on your heart, making it work harder to pump. Think of your heart like a garden hose. Would you rather push water through a hose or try forcing syrup through it? The answer's obvious. So here's a little tip. Before you reach for your morning coffee or tea, drink a glass of water. Even better, add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon to help your body absorb it more efficiently. Then keep a bottle nearby during the day, so you sip without even thinking. It sounds too simple, but this one habit can lower your blood pressure, improve circulation, and even help with brain fog. Now, let's talk about deep breathing. Not the kind you do when you're huffing and puffing up the stairs, but calm, controlled, intentional breathing. You see, most of us are chest breathers, especially when we're stressed. And stress, believe it or not, is one of the most silent yet powerful triggers of heart problems. It tightens your blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and puts your heart on constant high alert. But if you sit down, close your eyes, and breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, then breathe out slowly for 6 to 8 seconds, you're doing more for your heart than a 10-minute walk around the block. This kind of breathing calms your nervous system, lowers cortisol, and allows your blood vessels to relax and expand, improving circulation instantly. Just 5 minutes a day of this can make a big difference. And here's something even more encouraging. Deep breathing is something you can do lying in bed, sitting in your favorite chair, or even while watching television. There's no excuse not to do it. It's one of those rare exercises where doing less more slowly is actually doing more. So we've covered water and breathing, 2 basic yet powerful ways to take care of your heart. You're probably thinking, can it really be that simple? Yes, and that's the beauty of it. Aging doesn't mean giving up control over your health. It means being smarter, not necessarily working harder. Let's keep going. There's another simple action you can take that sends a powerful signal to your heart and blood vessels that you're still in the game. And that action is muscle activation, just a fancy way of saying move your muscles a little more often throughout the day. But don't worry, I'm not talking about lifting weights or doing squats. I'm talking about tiny movements that wake your muscles up, especially the ones in your calves and thighs, which are like little pumps that help push blood back up to your heart. Here's a simple example. If you've been sitting for a while, whether watching television, reading, or just relaxing every 30 minutes or so, just stand up and do 30 seconds of light heel raises. Stand behind a chair, lift your heels off the floor, hold for a second, then slowly lower them. You'll feel your calves working right away. This small movement stimulates blood flow, reduces the risk of clots, and gets your circulation moving without breaking a sweat. Another great one is seated leg extensions. While sitting, straighten one leg out, squeeze your thigh, hold it for a moment, then lower it slowly. Alternate legs for a minute or two. These tiny movements might seem insignificant, but for your heart and veins, it's like sending a wake-up call that says, "Hey, keep things moving down here." Now, let's shift gears and talk about something most people never associate with heart health: gratitude and positive thinking. I know, it sounds soft, but studies have shown again and again that people who practice daily gratitude or have a more optimistic outlook actually have lower levels of inflammation, lower blood pressure, and fewer heart issues. How does that work? When you're constantly stressed, worried, or angry, your body produces chemicals that tighten your blood vessels and raise your blood pressure. But when you pause and focus on something that makes you feel thankful, a kind neighbor, a beautiful moment, even a warm meal, your brain tells your body to relax. Your heart slows down, your arteries open up, and your body stops being in fight or flight mode. So, how do you put this into practice? Each morning, before your day gets rolling, say out loud or write down 3 small things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. It could be your morning cup of tea, the sound of birds, or a phone call from a friend. The key is to bring your attention to the feeling of appreciation. Over time, this habit rewires your brain and your body to stay calmer and healthier. You see, heart health isn't just about the physical. It's also about the emotional and mental side of things. Your heart is deeply connected to how you feel and how you respond to life. And this part is entirely in your control. No pills, no equipment, just a few mindful moments each day. And here's one more surprising heart helper: temperature contrast therapy, also known as alternating between warm and cold. Now, before you panic at the thought of a cold shower, hear me out. When you alternate between warm and cool water, like ending your shower with 30 seconds of cool water, you stimulate your blood vessels to expand and contract. This strengthens their flexibility and improves circulation. Don't go straight into freezing cold. Start with your regular warm shower, then lower the temperature just a bit for the last few seconds. It's refreshing, and your heart and blood vessels get a mini workout without you even moving a muscle. Each of these habits may seem small on their own, but together they create a powerful ripple effect in your body. They support better blood flow, lower stress, and ease the load on your heart. And if you're still with me, there's one more powerful shift you can make: something so natural and enjoyable, yet most people don't realize how much it benefits the heart. And that last habit is listening to music you love. Yes, something as simple as music can have a surprisingly powerful effect on your heart and blood flow. In fact, many heart surgeons and cardiologists now recommend using music as part of daily wellness routines, not just for the soul, but for circulation and blood pressure too. Think about the last time you listened to a song that brought back good memories or made you tap your foot. Your mood lifted, didn't it? That's not just in your head. When you listen to music that brings joy or relaxation, your body releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which reduce stress hormones and calm your nervous system. And when your stress levels drop, your blood vessels relax, your blood pressure lowers, and your heart beats more steadily. Even slow, calming music like soft jazz, classical, or even nature sounds can help slow your breathing and heart rate. That means you can be sitting in your favorite chair, eyes closed, listening to a song you love, and still doing something good for your heart. It's peaceful, it's easy, and most importantly, it makes you feel human and connected again. You could even combine it with some of the habits we've already talked about. Sip a glass of water while listening to calming music. Do your deep breathing or gratitude moments while soft music plays in the background. These simple habits, when combined, become more than routines. They become rituals for healing and vitality. Now, maybe you're thinking, this all sounds good, but can it really replace walking? And the truth is, nothing is wrong with walking. If you can do it comfortably and consistently, that's wonderful. But many people your age are dealing with joint pain, dizziness, fatigue, or simply don't feel safe walking outside. That's where these habits come in. They're not replacements in the strictest sense. They're alternatives that work with your body, not against it. They're especially helpful if walking isn't easy anymore. Because let's face it, health isn't about doing what we should do. It's about doing what we can do, consistently, with joy and confidence. So let's recap quickly, not with a list, but with a feeling. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling clearer, calmer, and more in control. You start your day with a glass of water, maybe a little lemon and salt. You breathe deeply for a few minutes, filling your lungs and gently waking your body. You pause to think about what you're grateful for: your cozy blanket, your family, a memory from long ago. Later, you move your legs a bit while watching your favorite show. Maybe you even sing along to an old tune that makes you smile. These aren't just random acts. These are heart-strengthening, blood-boosting, life-affirming moments. And you don't need to be in a gym, on a treadmill, or out on the sidewalk to do them. You just need a little awareness, a little time, and the willingness to care for yourself in small but meaningful ways. So, if you've made it this far, thank you. You've just taken a big step toward better health, not through struggle or pressure, but through grace and intention. That's how real change happens, especially after 60. You don't need to chase youth. You just need to nourish the life you have, right where you are. If this video spoke to you, share it with a friend who might need this gentle reminder too. Leave a comment. What's one habit you're excited to try? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real, doable health tips made just for you. Here's to living with strength, heart, and peace at any age.